This is the all-new FLX lineup of lights for us here at KC, and in this video, we're going to be covering everything that you need to know about them. Traditionally, over the last 6 decades, you've known us to light up every mile of your off-road adventure in your vehicle. Now, with these new products, our goal is to light up every mile of your adventure. So when you get to your campsite, now we want to be able to help you light up with setting up your tent, or going on night hikes, or even when you're at home in the garage or trying to see the backyard or anything like that. We wanted to, again, help light up every mile of your adventure. So this is the first step for us in that direction. Over time, this family is going to be growing. We want to hear your feedback on these lights. We want to bake in different features. We want to create new products that fit in this FLX lineup. So it all has to start somewhere, and it starts with these 3. So right here in the middle, this is our new 7K flashlight. We also have a smaller 3K handheld flashlight. And then finally, to round it all off for right now, we have a magnetic headlamp and task light all in one. So what we're gonna do in this video, we're gonna cover off all the cool features of these lights and show off all the specifications of them. Then we're gonna get into the unboxing, and we're actually gonna show off what the output of these lights look like as well. So that being said, I'm Taylor with KC. Let's get right into it. All right, so let's kick it off with the features of the different lights here. Just to start things off, we're gonna put this one aside and just cover that one later on. So we're gonna start with the 2 different flashlights. These pretty much have the exact same feature set. The big differentiators here is just the size, the form factor of them, and then the overall brightness output as a function of that. Starting with the big one, this is a 7K flashlight, aka 7,000 lumen output on high mode, and then the smaller flashlight is the 3K, or the 3,000 lumen output on high mode flashlight. So that's the big differentiator. One other small differentiator between them is the smaller flashlight has the power button and the mode button on the bottom of the light, and then the big flashlight has it on the side of the light. So that's the big difference there. Both of these flashlights, it's the thing that everybody wants to know, have 3 different modes. So they both have a high, medium, and a low power mode. And then they both also feature a twist to focus mode, meaning that in one selection here, it is in a very narrow spot mode, and then you can twist the head of the light out or in, and that allows you to change the beam from a narrow beam to a very wide beam so you can see further or closer in a wide area. And again, that's common to both of these different flashlights. So those are the 2 big things. Now there's also one really cool feature that these 2 lights have up their sleeve, which is how these things can be charged and how they can charge other devices of yours. So both of them, if you twist open the tail cap of them, have in and out charging via USB-C. So you charge this thing with the USB-C cable that's included in the box, but you can also use that same cable to charge your cell phone, your headphones, your cameras, or whatever that device may be, which is really, really neat. And again, that's the same on both the 7K and the 3K flashlight. So that being said, we're gonna move on to actually my personal favorite of the 3, which is the headlamp. So this obviously comes with an adjustable head strap on it, very comfortable. It's got 7 different modes built in, so different levels of varying brightness. It also has a red mode. It has a patented broad view technology, which emulates kind of the human eye's periphery to see, which is 220 degrees. So you can use that broad view technology, which illuminates the side here, with the main power modes being combo, spot, and flood mode. But really cool, this thing is also magnetic and removable. So what that means is you can stick this to any magnetic surface, the steel hood of your vehicle or the frame when you're underneath. So you can also use it as a task light when you're not using it as a headlamp. Really, really cool. There's a couple different buttons here. Again, this is also USB-C rechargeable. It's got dimming modes, all the cool stuff out of this headlamp. So with that being said, those are all the features of the FLX lineup. All right, let's cover the nitty-gritty specs next. We're gonna cover just kind of the basic selection of the specs, the most commonly used or referenced specs here. If you wanna see all of the details of these lights, go ahead and click the link in the description below. That's gonna take you to the product page on our website where you can also buy the flashlights. That being said, we're gonna start with the 3K flashlight, and as the name suggests, on high mode, this thing puts out a total of 3,000 lumens. Also, I'm gonna be cheating off the computer screen because it's a lot of numbers to remember. So FLX, the 3K flashlight, high mode, 3,000 lumens, Medium mode is 1200 lumens, low mode is 300 lumens. The runtime is going to be converse to that. So on the maximum brightness mode, you're going to get the least amount of runtime, and then you're going to get the most amount of runtime, of course, on the lowest output mode. You get a maximum beam distance of 200 meters out of the 3K flashlight when you have it twisted to the narrowest beam option for that twist to focus head on this flashlight. And then the only other spec for this one to cover is the watt hours, which is 18.5 for this flashlight. Moving on to the big 7K flashlight. This thing, again, as the name suggests, 7,000 total lumens on the high brightness mode, and then 3,000 lumens on the medium mode and 700 lumens on the low mode. Then again, when you're in the tightest mode possible, the spot beam, you get a max beam distance of 250 meters, and you get 37 watt hours out of the big flashlight. It's got a big old battery inside of this thing. Okay, moving on to the headlamp. This one gets a little bit tricky because there is two different sets of modes. As I covered earlier, you have the broad view mode, which illuminates the rings on the outside, and then you also have the center modes, the combo and the spot and the flood, which can be used in any combination with one another. So they can be used in conjunction or just however you want to run it. So we're going to kind of cover only the common specs here. So that being said, let's go ahead and start off with combo mode. This is the highest output mode for the headlamp, which is 1000 lumens. Then you press the button again and you get into the flood beam mode, which is 180 lumens. Once again, then you go into the spot beam mode, and that is 500 lumens. Shuffle through, it's also got the red mode. On the spot beam, on the combo beam mode is going to be the maximum distance for the headlamp itself, which is 90 meters. You get 3.33 watt hours out of the headlamp itself, and you get 900 milliamp battery stuffed inside of the little magnetic thing here, which is USB-C rechargeable as well. Only other spec to mention here, without the headlamp, or without the head strap, I should say, this thing has a weight of 104 grams for those of you that are really into headlamps and want to know that spec. So that being said, that's all of the specs for the 3 different lights here, and let's get right into the unboxing next. All right, so before we dive into the unboxing itself, there's 2 other things that I should mention. Right out of the box for the 2 flashlights, they're going to have the mode called Power Lock enabled. What that means is that when you go to turn this light on for the first time, it's going to flash through all of the different modes for this thing in order to tell you that, hey, I'm locked right now and I'm not gonna just turn on and stay on when you press this button. In order to turn that off, you have to press and hold the button for, I believe it's 3 seconds or maybe 5 seconds, but we'll put the number on the screen here. So what that's gonna look like is if you press that button at first, it's just gonna flash through all the different modes, blink, and then turn itself right off until you disable that power lock mode. The other feature worth noting, which I will demonstrate in just a second here, is the heat activation mode, which is the heat safety lock for the big flashlight in particular. This thing gets really hot. So when you put your hand over this flashlight itself, it will turn itself off because it gets so hot. So you just want to be careful and be aware of that as you go to hold this flashlight. If you've had it on high mode for any significant amount of time, then you go to grab it, it's going to be hot. So just be careful. We also have little warnings on it. So anyway, that being said, let's get this thing open. So it's zip tied to it. You just snip those suckers off and the flashlight comes right out. Don't throw this away yet. That's it. So then it's on power lock mode. So what you have to do in order to turn that off is just press and hold that mode for, there you go, and it turns on. And then now you can just click through all the different modes right there. So the reason why I said not to throw that away is you can throw this cap away, but inside of the bottom of both flashlights here is going to be the USB-C to USB-C recharging block. So you kind of have to, in order to get to it, you have to pretty much unfold this entire packaging, and then the little instruction guide and the USB-C cable is inside of here. So that's where you find that. That is where you find the instruction guide and all the do's and don'ts of a flashlight. In order to get the most battery life and the longevity out of your flashlights, we really recommend that you open the little twist here and you go ahead and plug this to the in and charge up your flashlight completely for the very first time out of the box before you use this thing. Again, we recommend that for all 3 of these different FLX lights. So highly recommended, charge it completely before you go to use it out of the box. But the really cool part is USB-C included, so don't throw that packaging away until you get that out of there. So that being said, let's go ahead and pop open the 3K flashlight as well, just because we can here. That's what it's gonna look like. It also has a little pocket clip for you. To me, this is too big to be pocket carried, but it's a really nice size light that can go into your backpack and strap on one of the MOLLE panel straps or something in your pack, or onto the back of your seat in your vehicle, or whatever other storage, and that's how I actually use the clip on mine. Again, on the 3K flashlight, your instructions and your USB-C cable is in the bottom here, so don't forget to take that out before you throw the packaging away. Okay, so we got these 2 flashlights out. Let's go ahead and pop open the headlamp next. So this one is a little bit different. You don't have to have zip ties on that, but it does just pop open like a normal flashlight. You pull that thing out, pull your instruction guides and your USB-C cable out of the box there, and then your head strap comes out of the box itself, and then you slide out the entire little panel here, and this just comes right out of the cardboard itself. So that's how it's gonna come. This thing, again, just magnets to the head strap portion. And then there's kind of 2 sides to the head strap itself, as you'll notice when you get this thing unboxed. There's the adjustable strap side, so kind of the double layer side, and then there is the single layer side. The single layer side is where you're going to want to connect to the back of the headlamp itself. So realistically, that's how it's gonna go. And then what I do is just simply push that thing through, push the strap through, and then pull it from the other side. And then you kind of wanna finagle that into position just by pulling it all the way through on one side, and then all the way through on the other side. And then, as you can tell, your head strap is now on. You can pop your light back in, and there you go, good to go. Headlight, done. That's pretty much everything. So that's the whole unboxing experience for the FLX headlights, flashlights, lights. Next up, let's take a look at some of the comparison footage for all 3 of these different lights here. So we're gonna start with the 2 different flashlights. The first thing that you're gonna notice between the 3K and the 7K flashlight is that at all different brightness modes, the 7K flashlight is a little bit brighter than the 3K flashlight, of course, because it just has more output. When you go to look at the widest view of the 3K and the 7K, you're gonna notice that the larger flashlight, the 7K, actually has about 20% wider coverage compared to the 3K. However, when you go ahead and twist that focus mode all the way into the narrow spot beam, they actually pretty much have the exact same distance or the width of the spot beam. That being said, the 7K is still gonna have a longer beam distance just because of the higher brightness output in comparison to that 3K flashlight. So let's go ahead and transfer over to the headlamp itself now. There are a couple cool different things that we're gonna look at with this one. The first of which is the broad view technology. Again, this is a 220-degree lighting zone. So this actually throws out light almost behind you, because it's kind of lighting up that area. So there's a couple different things that this is really nice for. When you have this used as a magnetic task light, that actually lights up a very big, broad area. However, when you're also using it as a headlamp, it kind of gets rid of that tunnel effect that you get when you're using a spot beam for your headlamp, because it's lighting up a broader area. So that's the first thing that you're gonna notice when you use the broad view mode. Now, when you switch to either just the combo mode or the spot or the flood mode, you're gonna notice that these are all very bright. Of course, the spot beam is gonna do what you expect it to do. Combo mode is gonna be the brightest of all of them. And then the flood is actually my personal favorite, just a nice big wide area of light out of the headlamp here. The red light is really good for 2 different things. When it's super dark and you just kind of woke up in the middle of the night and you're in your tent and you need to find your keys for some reason, red mode is really good for that. or if you're just trying to let others see you, maybe you're walking along the street or you're at the Mint 400 and you're watching the race, or I don't know, whatever it may be, this is a really good light for people to see you with in that red mode. So that's pretty much it for the comparison footage for all three of these lights. And that's everything that you need to know about the new FLX lights from all of us here at KC. If you have any questions about these lights, please leave us a comment in the comment section below. If you want to buy these lights for yourself, go ahead and click the link in the description down below, and you can pick up any one of these three, or heck, all three of them for yourself. With that being said, hopefully you found this video useful. Hopefully we answered all of your questions, gave you all the information you wanted about the new flashlights and the headlamp. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in, and remember to adventure further.